We have some serious differences. A whisper turned into a roar inside me, echoing the sentiment of this changes everything as the weight of our unspoken truths settled. My current thoughts are a tangled mess, much like when they say, expectation is the root of all disappointment, and the chasm between us feels wider than ever. The feeling is akin to that moment of realization where not all those who wander are lost, but maybe we are, adrift in a sea of misunderstandings. We should talk. The words hang in the air, heavy with the unspoken. You won't believe what happened next. The potential fallout of confronting our issues. Right now, my heart feels like it's whispering, the truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off, anticipating the discomfort of the conversation. These serious differences have sparked a chain reaction of thoughts, each one screaming, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. And we've clearly been on different paths. The current feeling is a knot in my stomach, that familiar dread that whispers, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But right now, it just feels painful. We have some serious differences, a stark reminder that happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light. But finding that light feels impossible now. My thoughts are racing, a frantic loop of it is what it is, trying to accept the reality of our diverging views, yet a part of me resists. The overwhelming feeling is best described by the only way to do great work is to love what you do, and perhaps our disconnect stems from a lack of shared passion or understanding. We should talk because ignoring this is like believing insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, and we need a new approach. My current thoughts are clouded by the fear that sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple, and we might be overthinking this. The feeling is a heavy weight on my chest, the kind that makes you realize the best is yet to come, but only if we can navigate this hurdle. We have some serious differences, and it feels like we've reached that point where two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and now we're far apart. My current thoughts are a whirlwind of be the change that you wish to see in the world, wondering if I bridge this gap or if the change needs to be different. The feeling is a deep unease, that sense that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and this conversation is the daunting first step. We should talk because pretending everything is fine is like saying, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present, and we need to address the present issues. My current thoughts keep circling back to believe you can and you're halfway there, but belief alone might not be enough to overcome these differences. The feeling is a quiet sadness, the kind that whispers, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Hoping understanding can prevail. We have some serious differences, and it feels like we're at a crossroads where, if you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. And I'm certainly not at peace. My current thoughts are filled with the anxiety of strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value, questioning if our connection still holds value for both of us. The feeling is a sense of urgency, the inner voice screaming, "The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now," urging us to address this before it's too late. We should talk, because avoiding this is like ignoring the truth. The mind is everything, what you think you become, and our negative thoughts are escalating. My current thoughts are grappling with the idea that, in 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. But how it goes on depends on this conversation. The feeling is a heavy resignation, the quiet acknowledgement that do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment, and the present moment demands this discussion. We have some serious differences, and it feels like we're experiencing the truth of the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be, and our decisions seem to be leading us apart. My current thoughts are a jumble of everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it, wondering if we can still see the beauty in our connection despite these issues. The feeling is a deep longing for understanding. The quiet plea of peace begins with a smile, hoping our conversation can start with one.